Koenigsegg's CEO Christian von Koenigsegg has introduced an engine that will dominate the automotive world called the Lightspeed Engine, or the LSE, which is based on advanced free valve technology. This tech has the potential of revolutionizing internal combustion engines and EVs due to its small size, its versatility and efficiency, and could potentially cause a shift in the balance between these two technologies. So, what the heck is it, and why is it a game changer? The LSE is built to be faster, lighter, and more compact than anything else on the market. Its efficiency and emissions performance are comparable to, and sometimes even better than, those of modern EVs. This is a significant advancement that raises questions about the idea that EVs are the only viable option for environmentally friendly transportation in the future. The question of whether internal combustion engines could still be essential in the pursuit of less polluted movement is raised by this daring announcement. This new tech has some major consequences. The announcement challenges the status quo, as EVs rule headlines and car makers invest billions in battery tech and infrastructure to charge the things. The LSE could force a significant industry question by confirming that internal combustion can still be both high-performing and sustainable. We're not just competing with EVs, we're redefining what's possible, Christian clarified. The LSE's fuel adaptability is among its most outstanding features. This engine can operate on hydrogen, ethanol, methanol, or synthetic fuels, as opposed to traditional internal combustion engines, which have been modified for a single fuel type. When combined with low-carbon or renewable fuel sources, this amazing adaptability provides an innovative way to reduce carbon emissions. As the world moves away from fossil fuels, Christian pointed out this adaptability is a potential bridge technology that might significantly decrease global emissions. He said, "This engine is a solution for today and tomorrow, not just a technological marvel." The LSE's release represents a warning to car manufacturers who additionally have recently made significant investments in EVs. Tesla, Rivian, and Volkswagen are betting their futures on electrification, but Christian's invention raises the possibility that a more ranged strategy could hold the key to sustainable mobility. Manufacturers might need to reevaluate their present strategies if this engine's performance and efficiency claims prove to be accurate. Could a market focused on electrification be balanced out by this new technology? The Lightspeed engine is a stimulating take for car enthusiasts. It satisfies today's needs for efficiency and lower emissions while lighting the passion for high-performance driving. It can also give fans who have criticized the end of internal combustion engines new hope. I mean, really, this thing's ability to modify vintage cars and give them new life has the potential to completely transform the aftermarket sector. It's a common dream to upgrade a beloved classic with a modern engine that connects ecological sustainability and tradition. And by tradition, I mean loud and proud and lots of power under the hood. In addition to performance, this innovation takes on more general geopolitical concerns. The demand for rare earth minerals like lithium, cobalt, and nickel has increased due to the global push for EVs, creating supply chain varieties and geopolitical tensions out the wazoo. This engine could engage a more flexible and diverse energy strategy by providing a different route that lowers dependencies on these rare materials. Christian emphasized, "This is about more than cars, it's about creating a sustainable and equitable energy future." Scaling the Lightspeed engine for mass market adoption is going to come with a lot of difficulties despite its potential. To guarantee longevity and dependability, the sophisticated free valve tech calls for precise engineering and rigorous testing. Supply chains and production processes will also need to change to make room for this groundbreaking engine. To achieve wider usage, collaborations with other manufacturers and investments in new infrastructure will be critical. Christian remains unbothered. "Innovation is never easy," he said, "but we've built our reputation on overcoming challenges and pushing boundaries." The Lightspeed engine is no exception. Koenigsegg's track record of engineering excellence provides a strong foundation for meeting these challenges head-on. The introduction of the LSE has generated a great deal of discussion among industry insiders and automotive specialists. It's been marked by some as a potentially revolutionary technology that has the power to change the car sector. Regardless of the huge energy behind EVs and the laws and regulations created to support them, some people are still skeptical. For the LSE to succeed, one analyst noted, it must not only outperform EVs, but also prove its scalability and environmental benefits across its life cycle. Now, before we proceed with more info about this groundbreaking design and engine, we'd like you to show us your support by clicking that like and subscribe button. It's going to be difficult to persuade lawmakers that they should endorse innovative internal combustion tech in addition to EVs. Governments all over the world have made significant investments in electrification, ranging from strict emission targets to grants and incentives. Koenigsegg will have to provide convincing proof of its environmental credentials for the LSE to acquire any kind of real traction. This consists of proving that the engine's emissions and fuel efficiency in the real world relate to the performance in the lab. Beyond policy and technology, public opinion will also determine how well this engine performs. Koenigsegg's threat is based on the conviction that as long as they stick to modern environmental guidelines, there's still a significant market for high-performance internal combustion engines. The automobile is more than just transportation, he argued. This is a cultural icon, a symbol of freedom and identity. We're preserving that heritage while embracing the future. The launch of the Lightspeed Engine increases more complex issues regarding innovation in the car industry. In the past, smaller, disruptive players who aren't afraid to question the status quo have frequently provided breakthroughs. Koenigsegg's bold approach states the value of considering alternative routes to sustainability as opposed to concentrating only on electrification. I mean, think about it. If there proves to be a major, gigantic fault with EVs in the future, where are we all going to be? Stuck. Manufacturers like Toyota, which have long supported various approaches to lowering emissions, share Koenigsegg's vision. Here's the thing. The industry can actually reduce emissions without just using EVs. They can do this by combining advanced internal combustion engines like the LSE with hybrids, plug-in hybrids, hydrogen fuel cells, and other means. This open strategy might inspire a new wave of technological diversity and experimentation. Additionally, the LSE offers a way of responsibly preserving the history of cars. This engine could be upgraded into vintage vehicles to increase their longevity and reduce their environmental impact. By closing the gap between tradition and sustainability, this creative solution makes sure that the enjoyment of driving remains intact as greener technologies take over. The stakes couldn't be higher for Koenigsegg. Pushing the limits of engineering has been the company's hallmark, and the Lightspeed Engine's success will be essential to preserving its position as the leader in the market. What could be one of the biggest technological battles in the history of automotive engineering is being set in action by Christian's strong faith in his vision and his willingness to challenge the status quo. "We're not just building engines," he said. "We're building a future where performance, sustainability, and passion coexist." The LSE is a brave query about the future of transportation, not just technical progress. Koenigsegg is providing a fresh perspective on the auto sector by mixing the power and adaptability of innovative ICE technology with the efficiency and environmental advantages of EVs. This is all about reinventing opportunities. It's not just about engines. The LSE may lead to a more comprehensive change in our perspectives on performance, sustainability, and how tech impacts our world. So, what are your thoughts on Koenigsegg's ambitious plan? Make sure you let us know in the comments section down below.